YouTube. Got my Mack trucker hat on. Uh-oh. My grandfather got it when he was at the mines. The Mack Superliner. But anyways, I'm going to be talking about being pushy. Now, being pushy is something that happens a lot in the sales world. I know that a lot of these people work off of commission, and there's nothing wrong with that. I know that people want to sell as much as they can to make as much as they can, but there comes a certain point to where they become, there's a fine line between being good, persuasive, and convincing with your marketing. And I'm referring to marketing on a personal level, getting someone to buy something, and being pushy. Now, there was an incident that happened today. Got in, went to sleep. This whole week, I've asked the person, hey, I'll come on Friday to buy the pair of boots. They had a pair of Hoffmans for sale. They usually go for around $400, and they were asking $100, and it was kind of I was going to show up, and if the boots were good in the pictures, they looked really good. And if the boots were legit and they fit, then I was going to buy them. But the whole week, the guy, it was his girlfriend, is his wife that was messaging me, but I'm pretty sure it was the husband. I guess they're married. I don't know. None of my business. And every day he messaged me, hey, you still coming to look at the boots? I said, yeah, man. I have to wait till Friday. I'm not home at all. I haven't been home all week. And he was like, okay, well, I have a guy coming to look at them. And then like 5 minutes later, he'd message me back and say, oh, well, the deal didn't go through. I'm like, well, kind of a nice gesture would be to not even sell the boots if if I'm basically guaranteeing I'm going to come buy it. And today, the guy, and he did it all week, and it was really aggravating. And I almost said to the guy, you know what, just forget it. I almost messaged the guy and said, you know what, just forget it. And then today, I told the guy, I said, hey, I'm fixing to be on my way. Where you want to meet at? What's your address? I don't mind to meet out in public or, wherever. And he said, yeah, I have a guy coming to look at them. I'll let you know if he buys them or not. And I was like, dude, and I messaged him. I said, I'm literally going to the ATM right now. Would you take 80 for them? I just want to throw that in there because if I could get a better deal, then I wanted a better deal. But nonetheless, and he said, okay, well, the guy didn't go through, and I didn't message the guy back. I know a lot of people might say, well, you should have went and bought it, but he's being pushy. He's trying to get me to buy it all week like that, and I just can't. I was at work, and then today I went into I guess you could call it a gun store, really, and regardless of anyone's viewpoints on weapons, I have a couple, but I wanted one to where I could carry on me the majority of the amount of time, just due to moving out from more of a rural area into the more city area. Every time I stop at a gas station, someone is panhandling, asking me for money, asking me to fill up their car, asking to use my cell phone to call someone. And, I thought to myself, what happens if I go to reach to grab my phone and they pull out a gun on me, or if I am, if I do have some cash on me and I do go to give them $1, if they pull out a gun on me, I'm probably not going to have the time to react, to hit them and, to defend myself. And I thought, it'd probably be pretty smart for me, to really carry one on me, on my person. And I went in and I asked about, a couple of the firearms I'd been looking at. I was looking at a H&K VP9 SK, a Walther PDP compact, a SIG P320 compact, and there was something, and an FN 509. I'm not sure if that is the full-size model or the compact model, but I went in and I was asking the guy, and it took me forever to get waited on, and there really wasn't anyone in the store. And the guy, when I was talking to him, he would reach back and answer the phone every time it rang, and I understand, but they had plenty of people in there to answer the phone, and I was pretty serious about buying, and I was like, no, I've shot a few of these before, but give me the real rundown. What's the biggest problems that people have with this one? I basically, I'm a sucker for reliability. If I know something is going to shoot, start, drive, anytime I pull the trigger, or I turn the ignition or whatever, when I put the boots on my feet, I want to make sure that I'm not gonna have to worry about them falling apart halfway through my shift. And he's like, "Oh yeah, this is a really good gun. I mean, I would definitely recommend you buy it. This is a good one." And I said, "Well, and I kind of went down through, was looking at him. He's like, "Oh yeah, just buy it." And I kept asking him, what's the biggest issues that some people have with these? How's the quality control? Do you have a certain warranty, return time? And basically, he just kept saying, "Yeah, this is a great gun. This is a great gun." And I thought to myself, probably not for me to buy here. There's a place that I go to that had a really good deal on it, and I'm going to pick it up, but I don't have to drive that far, so we'll see. I'll probably be spending the amount of gas I'll spend to make up for the difference, but the people that I talked to, that that they're really knowledgeable, that they really actually helped me with the buying process. I just didn't have the money on me at the time, and just like when I go into Neiman Marcus or Saks or so on or so forth, it seems like everyone is so pushy. Everyone is so pushy. No one really knows how to do PR anymore. No one really knows how to market themselves. It seems like the art of sales has gone away, and so has the art of negotiation. It seems like nobody wants to negotiate anymore. I understand, they want to sell at retail. I want to buy at wholesale. The old back and forth haggling going on. And really, I don't try to haggle people, but I kind of like, if I can get it for $20 less, or I can get a discount, I want to do that. But that's just my 2 cents. Don't be pushy, and know your stuff. Because it seems like anymore in the world today, the old-fashioned ways have gone away. Going into the market, and seeing food, and say, well, how about, if I can buy this one and get this one half off, or something like that. But, oh well, that's really all I got, and hope everyone has a great day.